Thomas Weather.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by these fine sponsors. Hear Rich's forecast hourly on these Blue Water Broadcasting radio stations.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Production running late this morning because of new information arriving from the National Hurricane Center. It is Monday morning. It is the 14th day of September, 424 as I make this. And of course, obviously, this whole video will be about Sally, where it is now, where it's going, and the new cone from the National Hurricane Center. We will obviously be on the very active east side of the storm. That's bad news for us. That includes the threat of flooding, rainfall, tornadoes, of course. The tornado threat will be particularly high on Wednesday and Thursday, I think, and also gusty winds. Without any further ado, let's get into the details now.
So here's Sally at 4 o'clock this morning, let's say due south of about Pensacola, moving west-northwest at about 9 miles per hour. Expected to slow up in a big way, and that's a bad thing, becoming a hurricane later on today or this evening, and then making landfall on Tuesday somewhere on the Mississippi or Louisiana Gulf Coast, and then curving around into Alabama. You see it there on the border, let's say 1 p.m. Wednesday, and then into the Tuscaloosa area about 6 hours after that. So it's going to be a long haul for Alabama. We're going to be on the active east side of the storm. There is a hurricane warning in effect for the Louisiana coast and all the way over to the Alabama-Mississippi line. And then you have a hurricane watch in effect for the Alabama coast, and a tropical storm watch tropical storm warning as well. Meanwhile, the storm this morning is looking pretty organized. You see the bright burst of convection right there near the center as it continues moving very slowly west-northwest. Look how close it is to the shore. And watch as we look at future radar how some of those spiral rain bands come into the Panhandle first and into South Alabama later on this evening and into tonight as the storm spirals towards the Louisiana or Mississippi Gulf Coast as a hurricane. And even some scattered showers outside of the spiral rain bands affecting Alabama today. So we've got rain in the forecast today. Total rainfall from the system could be 4 to 6 inches here through much of eastern Alabama, 6 to 10 inches in the western counties, 15 to 20 inches on the coast. So for us, look for excessive rainfall. The flooding potential, of course, high. We'll say 3 to 6 inches plus for this system. Tropical tornado threat, especially Wednesday and Thursday. I think that's par for the course with any tropical system, and our winds will be gusty. Sustained winds 15 to 20, maybe gusting as high as 35 to 40, but that would be on the high end of the scale as far as Sally goes. We'll look for a high around 90 today with scattered showers and storms, not directly associated with the hurricane at this point, with the tropical storm. Tonight's low 74, east winds 11 to 16 miles per hour. Could we see a nice little front towards the weekend? It's certainly possible. Right now, the models are advertising a nice front that moves through the state on Saturday and gives us some relief behind it. And this is one of the systems that is steering the hurricane or the potential hurricane. And you can see that the front makes it all the way down to the coast on Sunday with some nicer air back behind it. So we're looking for Sally to dominate the forecast this week with tropical downpours, and rainfall is certain. Tropical tornadoes are possible. And then on Friday and Saturday, we'll see an evolving situation as a front moves through and maybe some nicer air back behind it. European is advertising maybe some upper 70s behind that front. That would certainly be nice. But let's deal with Sally first, and then we'll talk about the weekend a little bit later on. And there are 6 other features we're tracking in the tropics. In fact, new, not even on this map yet, tropical depression number 20 has just become tropical storm Teddy. So the tropics are very active, but we'll take these one storm at a time. Hey, have you got our weather app on your phone or tablet? This is going to be your best friend this week. Keep you up to date on all the watches and warnings and see where the storms are. Get it on your phone or tablet now. Go to the App Store and search Rich Thomas Weather.
Okay, and as I make this, the National Weather Service is issuing flash flood watch for much of the state of Alabama. That is certainly no surprise whatsoever. As I've been doing all weekend, I will continue to keep you updated. There'll be frequent updates on Facebook, and whenever there's an update on Facebook, it goes on your weather app too. So you'll be able to look at your weather app, get the latest information on Sally all the time. Plus all the regular stuff. We're live on the radio this morning from 6 to 9 on News Talk 93.1. Meteorologist Ryan Stinnett and I will be talking about Sally on TV this morning on Channel 8 and Channel 32. And there'll be another video for you first thing tomorrow morning at 4:45 a.m. and frequent updates besides all of that. All right, have a good one. Stay weather aware. I'll see you later.